problems already. Yay. I get all freaking doped up just to play this freaking game. Close that out. Close that out. Turn that down out of HD to 360 to save on connection issues. Where's the chat? Mods can now update auto mod levels. Manage moderation. Pop out chat. There we go. I am new. Welcome. Not much exciting stuff to really stream in this game. It's just, this is really the only time I play this game is when I stream anymore. So, let's have some fun. Nightbot. Don't worry about Nightbot. Someone said a quested papaya gives a crown dogi. It's not a crown dogi, it's an actual crown. But the quest is not there. It's the one of the bacterian over in that area. You get it from that nerdy looking guy over by the teleporter. What time is it? It's like 11 a.m. Well, it's not like, it is. What's this game about? Oh, God. Here, I'll help you out. Here, I will help you out right now. Here is the story.
The Dragon Ball series.
The story and timeline of Dragon Ball Online. It's your basic freaking... It's your basic MMO. Very open world. Dragon Ball related. Oh, well, you got quests. You got time machine quests. You got dungeons and stuff. Lots of grinding, lots of farming. Horrible upgrading. Well, not really. The damn upgrade thing goes off every 5 seconds. Yeah, you're not Danos. I talked to Danos. I know you're not Danos. Alright, I'm done messing around, so... put my new gear on. Well, they got some good stuff. A little bit of a boost. Do I want to take the costumes off? It don't look right. I don't like Namex with Saiyan armor. It don't look right. Here, story and timeline of this game. Alright, what am I going to do today? Let's see. I'm trying to get my pet. Maybe. I've been power leveling, so I've been kind of bad. I've been bad person. So I'll do some quests, so that some new players can see that, because I don't feel like power leveling's not fun to watch. Doesn't my pet have teleport? No. Teleport I will be getting next. The only 3 I want is the bank, not the bank, the mobile cell. I want the mobile cell, party teleport, and NPC. I have that on every single character. Those are the only 3 I use. I don't have this teleportation point, I don't think. Nope, now I do. Auto pickup's not good, because you could pressing the V button's not that hard. So what's my new... What's my new heal? 3,800. 55. That's crazy already. 5,500 heal already. Cooldown's down to 2.5. Spam stun's down to 4 seconds. 35. I get cooldown rings. And then my box is right now 34. Ooh, I'll be using that this weekend. 50%. Flying scrolls you don't use anymore. Mobile sell some of this stuff. Dude, get out of here. I hate that. That's a waste of remote. If you do any other actions, it gets rid of it. I do have another cooldown earring. Down to 2.4, down to 4.1. Looks like a fun game. Yeah, it's if you're a new player, it's especially fun. Unlock Kaioken. One more level. And I'm still debating which skills to get, because I've never played Poco Priest at a 55 cap. So I might just have to have Majin Buu. Does he have Majin Buu have the map? Emerald Beach. I just want to teleportate. I think he does. Wow, Majin Buu's got a lot of quests I have to turn in. Now Majin Buu is at level 49. Once I get him to 50, I got some powerful gear for him and weapons. How goes the leveling? I'm gonna do some leveling right now, but it's very quest grinding heavy, which is enjoyable only for it definitely wears on you. Not if you're new. I mean, I've been doing this. I've leveled like 20 characters. I've just got to the point where it's just kind of like it's even wearing on me. But I'm rushing my other character just to see if he has... So I don't have to frickin' fly all the way there. Majin Buu does have the good teleportation point. Okay, good. He's gonna help me out. Hook me up, Majin Buu. There we go. Now I have the teleportation point. And I can sell all my junk. If this game lets me. Hey, you won't let you sell upgraded stuff. Just sell it. I don't want this crap. I have over 100 sticks of dynamite. You can tell how much I've been spamming RP1 or UD1. This is the RP1. Oh yeah, this is how you make. There's 87 operating handles. Almost done. Gotta do this because I'm broke. This broken Wagyu machine, I can't make money in this game anymore. So we go. Where would you say the best place to find good gear? The auction house? Auction house or craft it? The TMQ gear I'm not really big into unless you're very PvP heavy. The crafting gear is balanced. It's kind of the best of both worlds, but it's not overly heavy on physical or energy. Whatever, I'm done looking at that screen. Alright, fat boy, hook me up. Alright, fully powered up. I'm at 2k energy defense and 1600 physical. So I'm gonna do this beach. I never really skip the beach, even when I power level. I kind of like the beach. Pretty good series of quests. But let's start from the beginning. What do I have that's honest? Okay, I actually do have... Yeah, I'm not too worried about attributes right now. Alright, this is a good starting point. Yeah, auction house is only going to get worse and worse, unfortunately. I hear somebody. See, what I like about this class is I get to help people out. I give her some defense, I give her some LP, and I heal her. That's why I love this class. You can just go around and just help random people. Even though I can't read what she says. And I don't even know how do you even make those symbols on a keyboard. Obviously it's not a regular keyboard. But that is why I love this class, because you have the freedom. You can't do that with a fighter. You can't give shit out as a fighter. This I just go around and I could just heal people in need, give them some defense, some LP. Later I could give them some soul. I could give them some freaking energy critical. And I love being in parties because I get to heal, I get to take bleed off, I get to take, I get to take stun off of the tank. It's like, this class is awesome. It's kind of like a poverty dende, but you get more, you're just as useful. Who pays 30 million for a Dogi? The only Dogis are cheap as hell. That's why this Wagyu machine is, I mean, no one will listen to me, but this Wagyu machine is beyond broken. It's even kind of sucked the life out of this game for me. But as you can see, I have 8 pages of junk, and it's just, I know some people would love some of that stuff, but that's why I do giveaways. But it's not worth crap. Like, none of that stuff is, you go out there and grind for an hour, you can buy, stuff is really cheap. The only $30 million Dogis are those ugly cowboy and the ones you get from winning first place. I think it's first place. First place in Budokai. Which time zones don't permit me to play any of the events. So if you guys think the game's boring, imagine, I can't even do any of the events. All I get to do is quests. I don't get to challenge myself at all. Why not make a guild? You guys should all be in guilds if you guys are taking this game serious. I'm not going to make one because I have too many characters. I would like to join one, but I play on so many characters. I really haven't stuck to one character like most everybody else. I've put pretty much no effort into any of my characters just yet. So there's a lot of people running around with plus 13, plus 15 everything because of the ease of this game, but I'm not really messing around like that. I'm just leveling up classes. God, I need some attack speed, man. My guy fights. I'm not going to run attack speed this early, but damn. I need that attack speed because this guy fights in slow motion. Alright, so let's go do some quests. That was a crappy boss quest. This guy, I'll do Bruce the Bruce quest really quick. Because Bruce wants to throw down. Have you ever got a piece of gear to plus 15 in DBOG? Oh yeah. Not the open beta, but the POB I did. The POB I did several times. The POB was broken though. Everybody used like hacks and they bought gear and they did all that bullshit that wrecked the whole POB. But I did all my plus 15 on my live stream. But there's no challenge anyway. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. It's like, oh, cool. You picked a random card. It's random luck. There's no actual skill. Despite what people say. Even I have my systems because I've done really good upgrades in the past, but there's really no system. There's certain strategies you can use. Like if you go, some people will break their gear. Even if they go to plus 12, they'll break it back down to, you know, the lower the upgrade, the better chance you have at a better upgrade. But I mean, there's certain strategies you can use, but it's nothing extravagant. It's like, cool, you got stronger based on a luck random system. Not that big of a deal. I never ask anybody to power level me because I can power level myself. Skeeter power leveled me because he offered, and if I did join a guild, it would probably be FaZe. It's just I don't really have a main character. Alright, you go fight him. I'm gonna fight him. Even though whoever you fight, the dragon fights, but that'd be cool if he just would listen to what you say instead of doing that. Why does success rate decrease from upgrades to broken? Upgrade system's not broken, it's just random. Sometimes it's nice and sometimes it's not. You have to find it. You have to find it at the time of the day that it's nice. And that's sounds stupid, but it's actually true. There's some days where I'll try like 10 upgrades and it's all fail and broken. And then, you know, you come back the next day at a different time and you get a couple successes, you got to keep going. And I'll get, like, I made all my fighter. I've given no effort in open beta for upgrading yet because it's only 55 cap. But I hit like one lucky streak where like I got all my level 55 stuff to like plus 10 and plus 11. And that's only like giving effort for like 10 upgrades. I don't really try. And that's decent. That's good enough to get me to 70 questing. So I'm not going to mess around with 60 or anything like that. But that's how this system works. Sometimes it's very... I mean, it's probably not true, but that's what it seems like to me. Sometimes I'll come in and I'll get like just a fail and then like 3 successes and I'll keep going and I'll get to 12. And then some days it's just nothing but fail and broken. Even at like, I can't get past plus 8. I guess my dragon can breathe underwater, I hope. You wish there was no broken. No, it has to be. The upgrade system in this game is already too easy. Plus, in the original, broken meant with no whitestone that you lost what broke. This is a much easier system. The only thing I don't like about my dragon is you really can't keep up if you go too fast. And I always feel bad if I'm too far ahead of him and he disappears. Armor is broken too easy during upgrade. Depends on which upgrades you're going for. I don't really find upgrading that hard. To at least get everything to plus 10 is pretty easy. Everybody wants like the... Everyone wants to go for the glory of high upgrades, but I'll stop at 11 or 12. Taiwan was different, but this is far from Taiwan. Yeah, purples and greens do +1. It blows. Come on, Poco Sky Dragon. We got work to do. I gotta kick Majibu out. Cause I don't want him to steal experience if he gets too close. Apparently Taiwan was the best. Yes, it was. The system, I mean, there's stuff in this game that's better. I mean, I guess if you like things easier, I guess you would like this game more, though. But it's hard to compete against the original. The original is always, like, the best memories and stuff like that. Do you think the Taiwan developers are playing this game? I think the Taiwan developers know this game inside and out better than Danos because they're the developers, and I think those are the ones that cheat, and they have like hacks and stuff like that. Because they're the one who frickin' developed this game. I think it's very possible. Is there a class in the game I dislike or never play? Plasma. Plasma is the only class I don't think I've touched. And Chef. Chef's really good, don't get me wrong. It's just I like the ultimate buffs better. So it's not really that much of a different class. But Plasma I've never touched. It just doesn't look appealing. What's so bad about Plasma? I just don't, it's never appealed to me. I've tried every other Majin class. Like the buffs and stuff, the buffs and attacks, they're just like kind of like average. I mean, the Plasma's got the really good, like, I think it's like a Dex cooldown. I think maybe even like a strength buff or something. I didn't really look through the buffs that much. It's got a couple good buffs, but for like team effort, but it's nothing special. Like the Karma, you got the speed. The ultimate and the chefs, you got the crazy buffs. And the Plasma is just kind of like, eh. People only make Plasma for 1 or 2 buffs to give to their other players. I really don't think there's a lot of like main character, my favorite class is a plasma players out there. It's funny, they won't attack my dragon. I'll just fly over everybody. What if I could... Can I direct him from the sky? Let's test it out. Oh, that's so cool. You can just like make him fight for you while you're in the air. Except he's too weak to do any damage just yet. I gotta power him up. That's cool. When you're flying, you can just have him fight. And I gotta find that stupid... that ghost that roams. He's here somewhere. What the hell was that? Oh, somebody flying by. Yeah, I don't feel like looking for that ghost. I'm gonna do this crappy, I'm gonna do this quest, and if he happens to show up, he happens to show up. He usually does, because you gotta go down this entire road. But people always kill that ghost, because he's always in the way. I'm inside the bus. Try fighting a full dex fighter. Yeah. Yeah, that's always been broken. I don't think that's a way to fix it. This game is like 100% random. Even with that crap, dex and focus, and we've tested that even in Taiwan. We've had people with like double hit rate not be able to hit people with dodge and vice versa. And then people with less hit rate can hit people with more it's stupid. I've never liked that system. It's just random. Dex, I think resistance is probably the only like maybe accurate thing, because a lot of dex and resistance, and that's why a lot of people do PvP fighters. But at the same time, fighters need that resistance, because if they didn't have resistance, they would never be able to even touch like turtles and cranes and shadow knights, because all they have is long range stuns, long range slow. The fighter would never be able to get close. I just think it's just a bad PvP environment for anybody. But for this game, I mean, it's kind of cool. You can't make it like just smash buttons like Xenoverse or something. Swordmen have stun? Yeah, swordsmen's got all the same stuns as fighter. It's because the stuns are from the martial arts section of the skill tree. Quick attack, which I think is a 28-meter stun, and you have to face everybody who has 35 to, what is it, like 45? I'm trying to think of that one stun from Shadow Knight. It's like 40 or 45. So you kind of have to have resistance because you would never be able to touch anybody. They did the best they could with an MMO PvP system. Alright, so unfortunately, I don't see the ghost that I need to kill. Somebody keeps killing the ghost, or he's broken and won't respawn. Nope, there's no info on 60 cap. I know people are getting mad, but take a break. Play something else, I guess. I don't know. I miss Katats too. He was definitely a god amongst Poco priests. I missed my plus 14 gear and weapons, that's for sure. And my 98% speed. What's the point of increasing it to 60? It's an entire new map. Well, once you get to 60, you get to do the entire Prunga Rock South map. You probably didn't play the original, but in the original, we all went through this. The 55 and the 60 cap was much better in Taiwan because you didn't have access to, you know, Papaya Island and all that. You couldn't go farm over there and stupid stuff like you can in this game. There's like level 60, 70 stuff in Auction House and 70 stones, and I don't agree with any of the way the caps were done this way, but at 55 cap, there should be nothing available in the game above 55. And when you hit to 60, then we get to go to, I still remember 60 cap very well. That was my favorite cap. I love Papaya though. It's hard to say 60 was my favorite. The balance of the game was my favorite at 60, but Papaya was a lot of fun, 60 to 70. Because even at 55-60, we didn't have an abundance of just auto attack speed parties. That really didn't happen until like 70. But now, even at like freaking level 50, that's all everybody wants to do. Where are the 3 locked sections in the map? Those are just unfinished maps that people can bug through. But if you've never played Taiwan and you already don't like how hard this system is. Taiwan was much harder. With 10 minutes left, I still remember that fateful. It was Halloween Day. I remember that day. We were all actually on Turtle Island. We weren't. We were all on top of the. We were all in Turtle Island. Halloween. It was Halloween night. We were all on Turtle Island. We were on top of like the. On top of the commie house. And I still have all my screenshots from that. If you watch, I have a Taiwan Glory Day screenshot video of all my screenshots from Taiwan. Wish I took more. I didn't really know how to do videos back then. I only did a couple. I only did like 30 videos. Because back then, all I knew about was like fraps, and fraps would crash the game a lot. So I didn't take as many videos. I wish I took a lot more. If I had what I had now, it would be awesome. It's the most peaceful music in the game, too. I do like this beach. You just like fall asleep to this music. This does not sound right. Your target is you have to clean buffalo semen. Kind of want to reject this quest, but... Now this quest was one of the good old quests from when there was no flying. When there was no flying, it actually took effort. It takes 3 minutes. You actually had to dash your way through all the enemies. But now that's why a lot of these quests are overly easy, because we didn't have flight until later in the game. So back in the day, earlier level caps, you actually had to fight your way, or swim. Swimming takes too long. You actually had to fight your way all the way down here, and you only had 3 minutes. So it's actually a little bit challenging. But now you just fly over there. It only takes you less than a minute. And of course I remember the Xmas stuff. I remember I still have screenshots of some of the events. There was a lot of events. There was the slot machines were my favorite. Slot machines, the guessing games. I mean, that game really took care of the people that freaking would buy cash shop points. Ooh, I barely got away. Couldn't do that in Taiwan. I would have got shot down. Actually, I think yesterday was like the first day I actually took a break from this game since like developmental server. I usually at least like log on every day. Yesterday was like my first day. I just didn't play. I was so sore from the gym and tired. I watched No Hero Academia. I had my Chinese food cheat meal, and I just like laid down and passed out. It was very relaxing. I feel a lot better. Oh, he's definitely not going to share an account. Oh, wait. Gremlin 101. The Twitch window got closed. Because I was buffing my character. I've been receiving the game in Korea. I heard they are reviving this game in Korea. You probably heard wrong. That's not true. I don't think there's any revivals other than this. I mean, you could probably Google search it and you'll find like several fake sites. Fake sites that claim revival, but it's not. No. Alright, now where is this ghost? This ghost is usually always here. I might have to change channels. The channel disconnect issue, I actually just experienced it before I tried to get on. Both of my laptop and my PC, I disconnected, but that's really the first time I've ever seen it happen. I'm not sure what's going on with that. If it's not happening to everybody, it's kind of hard to diagnose the situation. Ma, where's the ghost? He's never this far down. Or maybe he is. Oh, he is all the way down here. Okay. I guess I just never really caught him down here before. I'm gonna call some backup. I'm acting like this game's hard. It's not. My dragon wants some action. Go get him. Thought somebody was trying to kill it so I couldn't complete it. That would not be cool. Come on, dragon. I guess he could fly through. He could fly through objects, I guess. Okay, cool. Oh, the cap goes to 100. As a GM, or back when I've tested other servers before this one, and you have commands to go to 100 if you want. So I think you probably could set the cap to 100, but nothing would be added. You could add some weapons and stuff, but I mean, you would just have like literally from 70 to 100. You would just max out all of these skills. The balance would be, I mean, can you imagine? Instead of, 70 or 69, whatever, you would have like 100 points to use. I mean, everything would be maxed out. I guess if everybody had the same playing field, everybody had the same 100 skill points or 99, then I guess it would be fair, I guess, but the balance would be off the chain. Are there different Pokeo pets? There's only 2 of them. The dragon's the most popular. The dragon is more offensive, and the whatever you want to call this thing, the sweet looking demon, he's not as good offensively, but he's very good. He's more of a tank. He's like more tanking. He's got better defense. Now they also have different skills as you level them, I think, but this is my first time playing this class with working pets, so I'll be discovering this stuff for the first time as well. He actually seems a little bit faster too. Maybe I'll start using him. But yeah, you can definitely tell he hits a lot less. He's hitting for like 60. The dragon was hitting twice as hard. There's a map with no NPC or mobs that can answer random mobs. Oh yeah, I forgot. You'd have to grind from 70 to that'd be horrible. You'd have to grind from 70 to 100, and every time you level, the experience gets higher and higher. Holy crap! Who would do that? There'd be so many bots. People would just like set up bots for their own characters just to try to like auto grind experience. And then the GMs would catch all the bots, and then your account would be banned. He makes a cool sound when he runs. I've never used this one before. Yeah, he's fast. Let's see how fast he really is. Not that fast. Oh, I feel bad. Come on. Let's give him some give him some LP and some defense. Well, I could give you some buffs, but I don't run in parties. When you run in parties with other players, your experience is cut in half. If you need some buffs and you're in the same area, just go to the teleporter, and Majin Buu can give you some buffs. I mean, I wish this game was a lot more difficult, where you actually needed parties to level. Back in the early days, it was like that. I mean, back when this game first came out, I remember, because nobody had, I don't think there was caching at the time. It was like the very early stages of the game, where everybody just had really bad gear, and like I remember, a lot of the bosses you'd have to actually have parties of guild members to actually beat some of these quests before they made it ridiculously easy. So I remember one of the first people I met was, I'll probably never talk to him again. He had the Madara Uchiha. He had the actual name, Madara Uchiha. That was one of the first people I met. And we had to run, like, you had some of the quests later in the game, you had to, some of the bosses actually required parties. Today the server going, yeah, the server maintenance, the server's going down in a couple of hours. But it goes right back up after like a half an hour. They'll probably do raids and stuff like that. I mean, they can do different boss stuff. It's just not really their concern just yet. Maybe should be like the ultra boss. Okay, I like froze. He's about to hit my dragon. I don't appreciate that. Now, it would be cool if you can actually, if you're Pokio Pet, if you could actually, if you could put like doggies and stuff on him and like armor and stuff, that'd be really cool. But obviously you can't. I don't think Danos can. I don't think he can do that, but that would be so cool. And there also is the info bar here too. If you want to compare them, you'd have to like screenshot. You'd have to screenshot both of them and compare them. But the defense is higher. They have all their defenses and stuff. You can't upgrade this unless you upgrade the pet level. I think it goes up. I know the LP goes up and the EP. But it is nice because this allows you, like when you're in CC, like I was doing CC 25 by myself, is because you could just kind of have the, you can't do it because these mobs are too weak. But it is cool because you can treat them like another character. And you can, you know, you can't heal them when they fight. But obviously if you do it, you will take the aggro. You gotta be careful. I did notice sometimes it's not like that though. But a lot of the time it is. You gotta be careful with that. That's why I'll let them fight and really gain up the aggro before you jump in and heal. Because you will take the aggro. Because I don't know why they do that. You heal them and they get pissed off and you get all the aggro. I don't understand that. Does upgrading with pink or green stones make you get more broken? No, there's upgrade rates. The higher your upgrade is, the less % chance you have. I have the rates written down somewhere. Let me see if I can find them real quick. I have all the information to this game. Oh, let's see. What would it be under? I'll check my data drive. Upgrade rates. Let's see. Let's go from 8 to 9, you have a 20% chance of success. From 9 to 10, 15. From 10 to 11, you have a 10% chance. 11 to 13, 5%. 13 to 14, 4%. And 14 to 15, 2.5%. And armor is slightly higher. Actually, the only armor is the exact same. Except 14 to 15 armor, you have a 0.5% chance higher, 3%. Instead of 2.5. But the higher your upgrade, the less % chance of success. But does using the 1 to 3 stones increase the chance of? You can't increase the chance. It's the green or purple will give you 1 to 3 randomly, mostly 1 for what I see. And, yeah, the pink and blues are just +1s. But the, yeah, the upgrade system is just random cards. There's no success, fail, or broken card. All 3 cards are the same. We did talk to the original. There was GMs, like in the original. Some of us got to talk to them. We talked to them slightly towards like the beginning of Taiwan, and that's what they explained to us. There is no broken, fail, or success card. It's basically a 3-card system, and each card has, you know, the percentages. It's like a mathematical formula. All 3 cards. Whatever card you pick, as soon as you pick that card, it runs the formula and you get the outcome. So it's not like you pick a left card and it's broken, and the middle card's success. Oh, I should have picked middle card. No, it doesn't matter what card you pick. And for whatever reason, most of us stay away from the right card. Even though in my... I did make my level 70 stick +15. on the on one of my live streams using the right card. I think I went 13 to 15 with the right card on POB, one of my live streams. If you search my videos and type in, I don't think it's that hard to find, plus 15 upgrade or something. I don't know. I think it comes up. One of the live streams. It's in the description. Do I touch Z Fighter at all? I did. Unfortunately, I bought so many games, I never play. I usually just buy games and I watch my friends play them. Well, the one friend I have left, I usually just watch him play. Like, he just pretty much played the whole God of War game, and I got to see the whole game without actually playing it. Because the only game I play is this. Which I'm trying not to be like that anymore. Once I get this character to 55, I'm going to go back to PS4. I just need to, I just want everybody at 55. So when we get the we get the level cap, this is the hardest part. Once all you get your characters to 55, everything else is a breeze. 55 to 70 is easy. Because all of the quests are very healthy rewards. It's very fun. 55 to 70 is great. Every quest is like monster rewards. It's very easy. I'm going to have a lot of fun. It's just you got to get through this part. But this weekend, I'm going to try to get my Turtle and Ultimate to almost 55. I'll be running a lot of power leveling, but I kind of gave up. I'm power level myself. I don't care. Plus, I can power level this character at 45, which will be very easy. Because I can run my Majin and I can heal him. Very easy. Unlikely Spirits in Mushroom Rock South. Oh my god, I don't want to talk about that. That's the correct name for Red Map, right? I knew it was. I just kidding. Yeah, I don't want to talk about that map. I still have not done that map since 2011. Maybe I will in this game. I keep saying that, but I never do. Maybe this character I'll do it. But I've skipped Red Map since 2011. I still remember the person who told me when I first met Joser, who plays this game now, which is cool. I remember the first time we both got to, like, when the level caps, back in the day in Taiwan, we were getting the level caps. He's the first person. He was like 1 or 2 levels ahead of me. I remember he's the one who told me, we're just gonna spam TMQ4 if you want to come. Don't do Red Map. There's no experience rewards. So you do make memories from old friends. I'll skip yellow and red. Yeah, it's a little sad that this game's come to that, but yeah, you just get to 45 and then you just spam UD3 first floor. And you spam it on the weekend. You use a 200% plus the 50 from the bonus. It's like, I don't like any experience buffs. Bonus XP weekends. Now, back in the day, it was actually accurate. Yeah, I haven't done any crafting yet either. Tokens 315, okay. But yeah, back in the day, there's an actual only 10% XP or 10% Zenny. That's the way it should be. I don't personally like the way things are now, but the 200 XP scrolls, that's kind of a joke. And they're not that expensive either. What's over here? Oh. Surveil. I gotta go kill Surveil. $100 for Saiyaman outfit? I don't know if that's accurate. That's kind of expensive. Back in the days, dude, a tiny circle which I was included in. It was a website called CGM. You could buy Zenny from New Gameway. They were a little more expensive, but we had a very tight-knit circle which slowly got bigger and bigger, but we had a CGM hookup. It was like 100 million Zenny for about $2. The problem, it was supply and demand. So if anybody told you, you kind of had to hush it because it was supply and demand. Eventually, more people found out about it, and the prices would fluctuate between like $2 and like $11 is as high as it got for 100 million Zenny because it was supply and demand. I mean, I was buying 1 billion Zenny a day. There's something wrong with my Dende because I'm 45 and my antenna beam does less than yours. Well, I'm assuming you have it maxed out because you have to. Once you max it out, you get the paralysis, which is very important. I just bought this. I have a plus 12 level 30 staff, 11 focus. So maybe that's... Plus I have buffs. People always... Now I don't. So now we'll probably do the same amount of damage. A lot of people always forget that. They ask me why my... LP is so high. They're level like... Well, I'm level 55. How do you have more LP than me? I have buffs. Now I don't have buffs. So now this is... I'm only doing 1200. And I don't know if that's a critical or not because I have all that information turned off. 1200, yeah, pretty much every time. I bet you had a beast back in Taiwan. I don't... Yeah, I did actually. I mean, it's... I have videos if you want to go look, but that's the past, you know, whatever. I did some amazing things in Taiwan, and I had a lot of fun. People always ask me, would you have spent thousands of dollars? If you go back in time, would you do everything the same? Yes. It was that much fun. The friends, the fun... everything. Which sometimes it's hard for me to like focus in this game because it's a lot different, a lot easier. It kind of makes like the accomplishments of your past, like people are already doing that way earlier than they should. So on that aspect it's kind of annoying, but you just gotta play for fun. What episode am I on in Hero Academia? I just watched 8 and 9. I'm on episode 10. They were doing the training. Well, I don't want, in case anyone's seen it, I don't want to say anything, but a bunch of bad guys just showed up. Long story short. Just watched episode 9. And I didn't know that Tokyo Ghoul is they're 5 episodes deep in season 3. I did not know this. And the 25th, I think it's only 2 movies, but Yu Yu Hakusho's got new stuff coming out in October. I don't think it's a series, but I think it's is this person asking for buffs? I don't know. But yeah, something. I think it's, yeah, it's only, I think it's 2 OVAs. So I think that's, so there's not an actual series, because I never finished Yu Yu Hakusho. The farthest I got in Yu Yu Hakusho, like a decade ago, was they were on the boat. You guys probably know better than me. Hopefully somebody can tell me where I left off. They were on the boat to the tournament, and they kept getting in fights with everybody on the boat. That's as far as I got, and they never made it to where they were going, because I think I was, back then I had to watch it on Adult Swim, so I think that's as far as they went in that series. They never finished it. Toonami, back in the day. So I'm not entirely, that's as far as I got. The Black Tournament. Yeah, it was the first tournament they were going to. They were on the boat. They were scrapping with a bunch of people on the boat. That's as far as I got. Really good anime, though. I will watch it. I'll finish it. Yeah, it's not that long of a series either. I will finish it up. I'm going to finish up No Hero Academia. Then I was going to jump into Hunter x Hunter. But I'm going to finish No Hero Academia. I'm going to see if Tokyo Ghoul is done by then. I'm going to finish Tokyo Ghoul because I love Tokyo Ghoul. I watched it dubbed though, so it's going to be different watching it subbed. I'll still probably watch it. Yeah, Hunter x Hunter, I wanted to watch it, but I was trying to figure out how many episodes there are. I'd Kiss Anime. There's like, most of them are dubbed, and then some of them, I don't know. I got confused. I want to watch them in order. The X is silent. Hunter x Hunter. I like Hunter x Hunter. That sounds better. But yeah, I've never seen it, but I heard it's good. Because I think I got some of those characters, if anyone's ever played, which, one of the most underrated games ever. What's the name of it? J-Stars. There's a lot of characters in J-Stars from like 50 different animes. I got that on PS4. I love that game. You could have like, I was having like Goku, Madara Uchiha, and like freaking Rurouni Kenshin on the same team. Like, oh my, that game was so much fun. I think my very early live streams, I think I still have J-Stars. Way back in the day, before DBOG was out, I think. I did the entire story mode on J-Stars. I love that game. Best video, successfully added attributes twice in a row. Yeah, now I fail 7 times in a row. Dude, this game pissed me off. Every time I add attributes, I fail 7 times in a row. Even with the 50% chance. Which is why I'm not doing it till probably 70. Because I don't have money like that. It's like $1 million a try at 70. 940 or something. $35. What do we get? We get KO Ken at 35. But shit, I don't know if it's really even worth using. This early on. Probably. And 35, I don't get anything else, do I? Yeah, I'm so confused that for a 55 cap, if I should add, like, maybe another attack. Because I got 5 SPs that are just chilling here. For 36. I don't know if I should maybe just add this one for now. It's got the shortest cooldown. Didn't enjoy season 2 of Tokyo Ghoul. I liked it. First season was better, I gotta say. Like when he well, I don't want to say anything because no one's seen it. if you haven't seen it. But like the direction he took, I like the first one. First season was better. But second season was still really good. Third season, I guess they're like 5 episodes deep. That's what the guy at the Chinese food place told me. He always tells me which animes to watch. He's also a professional video game player. He does all the tournaments in Michigan. He just got first place again in Dragon Ball Fighter Z. He got first place, and he plays Street Fighter 5 or whatever. He gets first place in that too. So he's actually a professional gamer and makes money. And he works at China King. My favorite Chinese food. No, maintenance is not done. Maintenance is in 2 hours, I think. Yeah, let's get Kaoken. Alright. I should be able to maintain it, because I could just heal myself, which is awesome. No, he's not in the fighter rank board. It's actual real tournaments in Michigan. Like there's places where, you know, I've once a month, or I don't know how many times they do it, but it's a huge gathering of like hundreds of players, and it's a real tournament with money. They stream on Twitch. I forgot the name of the place, but it's pretty big. They do a lot of tournaments. And of course, he has one of those like long boards with like the push buttons and the joystick. Yeah, I heard about that. The new info on the movie. I'll probably avoid watching any spoilers until the actual movie comes out. I just hope they put it in theaters like they did Resurrection F. Alright. Kaoken active. No, I had a Karma in POB. I didn't really enjoy it. I mean, Karma's got good AoE. It's very easy to level a Karma if you know which AoE skills to max. It was pretty much a less for me. It was a less tankier ultimate. I would just gather the screen and just do like 1 or 2 AoE blasts, and you would clear the screen every time. Should TMQ and UD drop more upgrade stones? The rates are bad. Compared to POB, for me, the rates are bad. I don't know if they dropped or not. The rates are bad outside of TMQ and inside. I don't really get stone drops like ever. I don't grind or anything, but just from questing, I never get any. I don't think I've ever even dropped a purple or green yet. Damn. Yeah, Kaoken is pretty damn draining. Let's see if I have enough. I'm gaining back a very decent amount of EP though.
Oh, I didn't mean the game rank Flexarot board. Talk about the tournament rankings, the big worldwide ones. I said Go 1 was still number 1 on it.
Yeah, I don't know anything about those boards. I was just saying there's tournaments in Michigan. He has like a Facebook fan page too and stuff. I mean, it's probably not professional or anything, but it's whatever. It's like a really big gaming place in Michigan. They stream it on Twitch. There's like cash first prizes and stuff like that. For all I know, he might be doing that. I don't know. Well, I only talk to him once or twice a week when I pick up my Chinese food. Depending on how sore I am. I had to do two cheat meals this week. I just freaking love Chinese food. Damn, critical. I got a lot of stuff to kill. So, let's call on some backup. Damn, that took away all my EP. We just used my autopot. These things take so much EP to spawn, but it's worth it. Do you make the front cover for your videos? No. If you're in my Discord server, a guy named Super Dre makes them for me. Lucky drop. Disable the autopot. You just left click it and remove it. Autopots can't be removed, but you can disable them. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Autopots can't be removed, but you can disable. Oh. Let's test it. Ah, I didn't even know that. That's really cool, actually. I forgot about that. And that is how you prevent the autopot glitch. Is this game good, not pay to win? It's good, it's not pay to win, but it's kind of like a pay to advance quicker and look good with accessories. Actually, not really, because they're so cheap in auction house. I wouldn't say it's pay to win. I'll move over here for now. Really like MMO games. Searching one. You could really only call this good if you like Dragon Ball, though. It is good, though. KO can definitely does help. No, auction house is expensive, and I'm poor too. Chill out, puppy. What was the auto pot bug? Oh, it happened in Hold on. What the hell is that? It's my dog. What are you doing, puppy? The auto pot bug was in like Budokai, is that when you activate your auto pot, it takes 90 seconds to use it. So after you use your auto pot, you would get rid of it and put a new one on. Over and over. God, can't give me any prize. What's your trick to getting success? Pick a card. There's no trick. Pick a card and it's all random. There's no trick. Yeah, someone asked me for a PS4, like, yeah, sure, here's a PS4. But yeah, the autopot bug was terrible in Taiwan. The few times I got to do Budokai, I'd always face this plus 15 Chinese named Shadow Knight, and I would drain his health like probably like 6 times in like 60 seconds, and that's because he was autopot bugging. And that's what would always keep me away from Aura, because I would always face him. I would face him or Leonard. Leonard was the best Shadow Knight in the game at 70 cap. And I would always come in 4th. The very few times I did get a 3rd, but I think I have screenshots of that somewhere, but every time would pretty much be 4th because of Leonard or the Shadow Knight autopot bugger. I know Skeeter is back. I talk to him all the time. He was the king of the 60 cap. Well, not all the time, but I talk to him periodically on Discord and in-game. I've never seen Game of Thrones. If it's not anime, it doesn't really interest me. I hate this area. Turbine Camp, whatever the hell it's called. Tambourine Camp. I do random giveaways on random days. There we go. Got my teleportation point. And there's the area revealer. I'm gonna go back to the beach though. I know Game of Thrones is great and everything. I just don't have time to watch it. I have about 30 animes I need to watch. I can't afford to watch something else. The more people ask, the more I don't do it. If that's what you're asking. Fly over here. Turn this quick quest in. And head back to the beach. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, don't feel like doing this place just yet. Drop in here, teleport, back to the beach. I don't think I'm done with this place yet. Oh, damn. Oh, crap, I skipped all of these. Oh man, I hate this place. I'll go back to UD1. Damn, those are good quests, too. I'm about to go do those. Who's this guy? New Okai? There we go. 16,000. That's a good quest. That one's not. At least it's easy. Quick 3K, whatever. Alright, now where is this quest? Oh, that's easy. Easy quest, quick boss. Dude, my dragon's bailing on me. I guess the dragon's still bugged if you go too far away. Oh, now he's over here. What the hell was that? He went that way. I don't know. Yep, there he goes. He's still bugged. There he is. Now he's gonna run away again. Yep. That's what I hated about this class. Yep, there he is. Fly away. Yep, you can't let him out of your sight, and that's what I hated about this class. It still does this. It did this in POB. Yep, later. Have a good one. Right below Corn Tower, there's a guy who sells Saiyan space pods. Nope, that's because we don't have Sky Dungeon. Sky Dungeon is... You guys know where Sky Dungeon's at. It's behind, like, the water. In the, where is it? All this is blacked off. I can't see it, but it's... it's in, like, the over here. If it was uncovered, I can show you. But Sky Dungeon is where you get the pieces for the Saiyan space pod to build it, and that's where you go to turn them in. So as of right now, it doesn't mean anything. You can't do anything with it because you can't collect the pieces. Sky Dungeon, when you beat it, a random piece dropped. Because I did Sky Dungeon a few times. So yeah, by Corn's Tower, that's useless for now. Yeah, I hate that pet glitch. Yeah, I thought that was fixed, but it's not. Sky Dungeon is a Little Mermaid Park, I think. It's right behind Little Mermaid Park. You guys can go on the spaceships, but you cannot go inside because it's not... There's nothing there. For what I've been told, Sky Dungeon is possibly coming back, but I kind of hope it doesn't, because that would make the founders who have the Saiyan Space Pod, it wouldn't make that special anymore. So I don't know if he can make like a different reward or something. But the Saiyan Space Pod's freaking awesome. If I knew that was the reward, I would have bought more. It was $50 though for the founder pack. I would have bought more than one, just so I could have the Saiyan Space Pod on every character. Because I'm glad, because if I look back on Taiwan, that's the one main thing I always regret, was not collecting enough Saiyan Space Pod pieces for the Saiyan Space Pod. So I get it in this game, so I guess there's really nothing. There's nothing I didn't want that I didn't get out of this game. I'm gonna do these quests because I remember these. Even though I'm like 4 levels ahead, some of these quests have some pretty good rewards. I'm just gonna bang these out really quick. Just to try to get me to a good stopping point would be, look at those quests, 18 and 22. Very healthy quests. And another 18. Very healthy quests. I like these. And they're very easy. That's why the 30s are not that bad to level. The 40s are a different story. 40s kind of drag. That's why you get to that 45 and you ain't got to worry about it anymore. You got UD1. Just spam stun them to death. Not even hard. Except when they run up on you like that. He still doesn't hit that hard. That's it. Sky dungeon like UD, or it's kind of like a dungeon. I still remember like it was yesterday. I could describe it. You could probably look it up on Google, YouTube. I think there's like one video of it, but yeah, I still remember. There's like cool like lasers. Like I just remember off the top of my head from my memory is just I remember there's like this lasers that you had to time perfectly, or you get hit by these lasers and they were like really powerful. You had to like, it was like a game, you had to, not a game, but it was like a strategy. You had to like avoid the lasers, and there was a lot of mobs to kill. And I remember the end boss was like this big open area of the spaceship with like the front view of it. And then you kill the boss and he dropped like a piece to the space pod. You had to collect a certain amount to make it. What does the Saiyan Space Pod do? It's just it's a mount. That's all it is. It's no different. It's 14 speed. It's no different than any other vehicles. It's just special. Flashing lights and stuff like that. I have it on Kakarot. Of course, Kakarot had to get it. You only get one per account if you're a founder. Goku or Super Saiyan. So of course, Kakarot had to get the Saiyan Space Pod. Is it bannable to use programs like Sandbox that allows you to play at 2 accounts at the same time? No, I don't. They don't care about that. You don't need Sandbox for this game, because this game, they even tell you how to do it. You run the launcher and hit start, and then you just run the launcher again and hit start, and then there's your 2 screens. So you don't need any programs. You just run the launcher twice and hit start. I prefer just putting my laptop next to my PC. That's how I did it in Taiwan. And that's how I do it now. Because I don't think you can't really control two. If it's on the same computer, you can't really control both of them at the same time. I don't think. This way, I got 2 keyboards. I could just I could play 2 characters at the same time. I do it all the time. That's how I spam UD3. By myself. Damn it, this person's waiting for the same thing I am. So, I guess I'll come back to that. Because he was there first, so I'm not going to be a dick. Unless he's just AFK, I don't know. How's the training going? It's going... It's brutal. It's very brutal. I need more sleep to recover. Other than that, it's going good. But my body's just really beat up. I just need more sleep. More sleep equals more muscle. I can one hit all of these freaking mobs. Oh, that's right. I have a cooldown ring now. I only have one of them. Oh, shit. Did I sell it? No, there it is. My one cooldown. No, I have 35s right here. Ooh, I get 4 cooldown. Never heard anybody excited about 4 cooldown. So now I'm running as best cooldown as I can do for now. My LP is 11111. That's probably a hard number to get, and I got it. All ones. How much do you sleep? Like 8 hours? No, I usually get like 6. Between 6 and 8. But you're supposed to take like a nap a day or something. I just don't really... This game makes me not nap. But once I get to 55, I can kind of back off of this game a little bit. So that's kind of my goal. 20 more levels and I can kind of back off. Like I think yesterday's the first day I've like didn't play this game ever. I just had a big ass cheat meal and I just laid down and just passed out. It helps a lot. I'm not even sore. I was sore yesterday. Eat a lot of food and sleep a lot. Wake up the next day, I feel fine. I just throw some angry video game. I love watching Angry Video Game Nerd. For like, I've watched this since like 2009, since when he first, or however long ago. I'll just throw on. He has like 150 episodes. I'll just throw those on and just lay down, pass out. Hi, is it worth to play? Yes, it's very worth to play. The sooner you start, the better, because we're capped at 55. The maximum cap is 70. So if you were to play, you don't really have to worry about being that far behind. I'm talking to Twitch right now, as YouTube probably has no idea what I'm talking about. But someone asked on Twitch if it's worth to play. Yes. Because if you can at least get to 55, you'll be exactly where everybody else is. Minus upgrades. It is very worth it to play. Now you really only get enjoyment out of this MMO if you're very Dragon Ball heavy. Other than that, it's pretty average, but all the Dragon Ball aspects of this game make it enjoyable.
Do you think it's possible to share your Kakarot bank account with your Beerus since you're the same user?
I don't think you can. There's that... If you're the same user... I forgot what this does. I think it's this right here. The warehouse key. I've never used it. I'll have to test it. I could test it on another time. But operating shared bank. Your bank is now shared between your characters. Not sure if it works. There's a couple things like the pet seal that doesn't work. But I will test this off stream and let you know. But there is a way that you can share between your characters. There was a thing. Yeah, yep. Taiwan was the same. There's quite a few billboards. By Cell Ring, there's a couple more too. For whom the hair grows. That, I mean, that's kind of dumb. I don't get that one. But yeah, there's a couple of billboards in this area. See, there's the there's this one right here. It's got Cell because it's his fake movie where he beats Cell. There's the from the original Dragon Ball Z. There's the farmer that Raditz catches his bullet, throws it back at him. We love chickens. And then there's another one over here. Mr. Satan and Cell again. The Satan returns. So that's probably part 2. Where he beats Cell, which is hilarious. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff if you look around. If you look around in the areas, there's a lot of cool Dragon Ball stuff in there. I think you have any tips? I want to start training, gain muscles, increase stamina. You're 17. You're 17. You are at the prime age to start lifting. You're brand new. Not much to it. Eat a lot of food, rest, and lift heavy weights. I could direct you more, and if you're in my Discord server, I can give you some good starter programs. But that's the age I started. That's the prime age right there. You have a question? Ask away. I hate these tractors so much because their LP is usually pretty high and they're like tanky as hell. They're just a pain to kill. Why am I fighting construction equipment? I hate those mobs. They make no sense. I'm calling some backup. Question. I haven't played nor seen DBO in a long time. I watched to know if DBOG has already catched up to the original DBO. It depends what you mean by catch up. A lot of things have changed. I just really wouldn't compare this with the original anymore. I think the original design was supposed to be, like a long time ago, it was supposed to be retail, meaning exactly like the original, but it keeps varying more and more, not like the original. So I just really wouldn't compare it with the original anymore. This is just like its own thing, its own game. A lot of it's the same, yes, but a lot of it's different as well. Some good, some bad. But you can quest and do everything. I'm not doing this paint quest. You can do everything like the original, though, if you talk about like questing and stuff. It's just, it's capped at 55 right now. Well, that's one way to go about it, but that's also, you don't have to. At 17, your metabolism's so high, you really shouldn't have to bulk and cut, and that's not really a good idea in the first place. Bulk and cut. It's better just to slowly gain lean over a longer period. The whole bulk and cut thing, that's never really that successful unless you're on drugs. Natural bulk and cut's a lot harder. But long story short, it's an easier game than the original. There's a million details that go with that, but long story short, easier to level, easier to everything's a lot easier. Easier to obtain dogies, accessories, kid clocks, stuff like that. It is easier than the original in that aspect. I love being able to heal myself like that. It's so awesome. I don't buy health at all. I only buy EP. That's why this class is great. There's really no reason to buy health. The red health balls, or whatever the hell you want to call them. I only buy the green for this class. Oh, trust me, I've told him to bring back silver boxes. No plans yet. Fat Lenny problem is, yeah, Fat Lenny. He abuses a lot of drugs. That dude's just a mess. I really actually don't like him anymore. Yeah, Big Lenny, I'm not cool with Big Lenny anymore. He's done some stuff that is really bad. I'm kind of, I don't really, I'm good with not watching him anymore. The concept of the game is amazing. It'd be better I didn't invest in the game. They did. It's just NTL went bankrupt. If this game had a better development company, and this game did make it to, this game had a North America release date. It just never made it to it. If this game ever did come out full English, and they had like a crazy cash shop, this game would have made so much. The game's making a lot of money right now. It's not even advertised or anything, but if there's like actual commercials and endorsements, and if this game was actually like out there on Steam and the public, I mean, this game would be, there's nothing else like it. If they had like a full team that was constantly, you know, every 3 months adding new stuff and new content, new maps, I mean, they could milk the hell out of this game. It just did not have a good staff, not a good staff, but it just didn't have good publicity behind it. There was commercials though, if you look up, there was in Japan, of course, or I don't know if it was Japan or China, whatever. There was actual Dragon Ball Online commercials. It's like his dad and his son or something, I think, or something like that. But there is Dragon Ball Online commercials, which is why it was so popular in that area. Yeah, the NTL was like would be like, I guess, like Blizzard. NTL would be like Blizzard was to World of Warcraft, I guess, something like that. But if like Blizzard took over this game, or Blizzard came out with this game, I think it would probably still be going on. I don't want to do this paint quest. I'm going to skip this quest, actually. It's a good quest, but I'm done. I'm so done with like clicking on stuff. I'm good. There still is a huge amount of players. A lot of people don't realize too, if you're trying to base things off of like when this game first came out, the channels don't look super busy, but a lot of people don't realize is that since, you know, we only had like 4 or 5 channels, right? Since the channels increased to what, 9, they also, the size of the channels increased double. So if you want to compare it to the population of before to now, this would all be double. The servers used to hold 500 players per channel, but when the channels doubled, the capacity doubled to 1,000 as well. So this is busier than it looks. So you'd have to compare it like that. Because a lot of people don't know that. They think it's the same as before. If it was the same as before, these bars would be double the size. They'd all be to the S and busy almost. And there's half as many channels. So the game is still very heavy. I don't think this game will ever be dead. Until Danos, you know, gives up. I don't think this game's ever going anywhere because people will always play it. This is the type of game it just doesn't really, there's always something to do, you know? Other games like God of War, Battlefield, you could play them for like a long time, but you get to a certain point where it's just, you don't play them as long as this. Yeah, a lot of people didn't know that. Being as I'm one of the staff members, there's stuff I know. Alright, now who just messaged me on here? Probably Superman. No, there's not. Heads up. Huge meat recall from Kroger. Damn. Haven't bought any in a while. In a while. Just eggs. All these meat recalls, man. Ridiculous. No, what am I doing? I gotta sell all this shit first. Oh, my bags are always full. Bags are full of crap. Isha! This guy wants to give me that stupid paint, but no, reject. That guy can go do it himself. I'm not doing that quest. Thousands of people online. I don't know. You'd have to estimate 8 channels are on right now. Probably like 1,500 to 2,000 right now, probably. That's only because the population did go down because they're waiting for the next level cap. You can only do so much stuff. That's why I chose not to give any effort to any one character. Looking back on it, I probably should have. I would have been really OP right now, but doesn't matter at 70 cap anyway. So I'm just making several characters. Almost to 36. 36 I think will be a good stopping point. Is it worth to level up pet skills? Yes and no. I mean, I really haven't. I can test all that for you guys. I don't know what level it tops out at. I would have to test it for you guys and let you know next stream. But I did level up the. I'm level 3 on Flexarot for mobile sell. You just get more money. Every time you sell stuff, you get more money. And the rest of them are pretty much just. It takes less VP. Because right now it takes 80. Level 2, it takes 50. So I guess some of them might be worth it, depending on how much you use it. Most of them will tell you what they do. I can't check any more than the 2 I have, but that one I just have for this is gonna be my pet. I'm a suicide. Speaking of which, yeah, once I get my next pet skill, I will I'm gonna suicide that one. And then I'm gonna get my NPC. I have 7 Bean of Forgetfulness. So I have 7 chances. Well, if you count the first chance, that's 8 chances to get the NPC telly. So fingers crossed, because that might not be enough. Because it's basically NPC, telly, or nothing. I have 8 tries. What's the max level? I think max level is 4 or 5. I'm gonna have to test it, and I'll let you guys know off stream. I'm assuming level 3 or 4 is max. I've never tested it past 3. But eventually you get, after the next level, what is it? Like Majin Buu has, let's see, the 3rd level. I mean, you have 241. And that's like enough, you know? 241. I mean, I don't really need, you know, that's still like pretty much like 4 times you can use this quickly. You don't really use it that often. You summon your buffer, you get buffs, you keep going. You get, you know, 1 VP a minute, whatever the refresh rate is. And I don't really see a reason to use pet peanuts on anything other than the mobile cell. Those are the only 3 I use. Self revive I don't use because it's very hard to die in this game. What is the max level? Not the pets, the player. Oh, the player, 70. We're capped at 55, but the max player level is 70. It was designed to go as high as 100, but that was never released in the original. I mean, as you guys could tell by, they wouldn't just put these maps here for no reason. You can tell if you want to go, let's see, 70, maybe 75, 80, 85, 90, and then like 90 to 100 for the big ass map. I don't know, something like that. You can tell. Plus, there's unfinished maps that you can bug into. And there's unfinished like TMQs behind walls and stuff. I mean, this game had a future had EdTL not run bankrupt. They were working on a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff was in the future, just never happened. Kill. Yes, the pirate ships. There, like I said, there's quite a few unfinished maps, and there's a lot of stuff, especially in the files, that a lot of people don't even know about. Like as a GM, you can spawn and fight Frieza. There's a lot of stuff in this game. That was in the works. That just never came to be, because NTL did not know, they did not do things properly. Did the Cell X boss ever make it? Yeah, Cell X boss is here. The main bosses at 70 that you fight are, you can fight Bacterian from the original Dragon Ball series. Krillin fights him. Disgusting fight. Very, very disgusting fight if you've never seen that. Definitely the most disgusting fight in Dragon Ball history. You fight Bacterian. He's easier. And then you do fight Cell X. And you fight all those little Cell minions. And then the main one is Kraken. You fight a Kraken. Those are the main, like, endgame bosses that you actually do need a party to beat. Speed party, of course, because how do you beat everything in this game? Just auto attack. Crop thief. Of course, I can't fight him because he's behind the target. Alright, I have 10 of these to kill, so it's going to take away all my EP, though. Yeah, Kraken's like, you'd have to actually think about it. Like when was Kraken in Dragon Ball? But I think that in the original Dragon Ball series, and even Dragon Ball Z, they do fight, I guess, close to Kraken, I think. When they're underwater. I think the Kraken is when the Frieza saga. When Bulma's underwater looking for the fake, and then she gives the Frieza guys, the Frieza troopers, the Frieza Force, the fake Dragon Balls, which are the eggs to that big ass. I think that's a Kraken. I think. Something like that. What does Bacterian, Cell X, and Kraken drop? The Bacterian, the main things that people go after are the weapons. Like the gloves and the stick, I think are like some of the best, not the best, but some of the best drops. Then in Cell X and Kraken, people go for the earrings, the rings, and the necklaces. They're OP as hell. They're the level 70 legendary. You can get the highest stats on them, and the best prop bonus and stats on rings you can get. Making the scramble wishes kind of not really. It's Scrabble's just fun because it's fun. I only did it a few times, but it was fun. But the wish is kind of pointless now. You could just do stuff like that, but it's still cool. I only did it like maybe a couple times ever. Bacterian is weapons. Yeah, weapons, gloves, or sub-weapons. Both. It's got to be like the second or third best you can get. I forgot what it is. I'd have to check my list of the most powerful weapons in the game. But Bacterian's I think those are at least, I think like maybe like the third most powerful. But then again, you have to start counting all like the higher like CC 150 weapons and stuff. And stuff like that. But the Bacterian's definitely, if you get yourself some Bacterian, like max stat weapons, I mean you're good to go if you upgrade those. Might be a few things better, but not by much. You don't need to box the accessories. You just spam the dungeon to get the... Yes and no. Rings, you obviously can't box. The rings just are random drops, and they're already OP as hell. You just have to get the right sets, so you have to wait for the right drops. The earrings, you have to... In Taiwan, max stats drop somewhat frequently. You can get really good stats on drops, or you can box them for what you want. You'll pay a lot less for just a legendary drop that you box yourself for earrings and necklaces. But sometimes you would get a max drop and then you're rich. Did Bacterian really scratch his balls in the anime? Yes. He did. That, like I already said, that was the dirtiest fight, like, ever. He does... Krillin, yeah, Krillin got pretty messed up. Yeah, I get to level my pet. Level my pet, and I get my first taste of speed. Drop rate's terrible in this version. Well, we don't know what the drop rate's going to be yet, because we don't have those dungeons back yet, but... Alright, let's have some fun here. I'm going to level my pet. I'm going to stick with the dragon. So I'm going to take him away. So when you spawn him, he'll be level 2 now. Let's see, what else do I get? Nothing on this side, obviously. This side's pretty much done. Minus Kaioken. I will get this one eventually. Kami's Desire. So, let's see. My first taste of speed. This one's kind of useless, but I'm going to use it for now. This one I thought was really good until I tested it and realized that maxed out, the EP is way not worth it. Reminds you of Hit. Maybe I should have took the name Hit instead of Beerus. I took Beerus later, like after the first day. I'm really surprised nobody took the name. So let's see what my new pet is. He's level 2. Yes, his EP went up by about 2,000. Maybe 2,200 actually. So, I know he's still not capable enough to fight by himself, but let's see if he got any stronger. Go beat him up. 148 now instead of 116. So he's did go up a little bit. Not too bad. Whoa, that skill looked really cool. I'm gonna have to have him fight a stronger enemy so I can see what that thing he just unleashed was. But all these enemies are too weak. I'm gonna need to find like a super for him to fight. So although I do have speed, it's not really nothing to gloat over just yet. Unless I pick up some speed weapons. You could barely tell. My whopping 10%. But now I probably should be running speed. Even like a little bit helps. Because all I do is auto attack anyway. Yes, it is like Pokemon. That's why I always call him a Pokio Priest. Some people like... Well, some people yelled at one of my moderators. He's like, he says it wrong. It's Poco. I've always called it Pokio because of like a Pokio ball. So that's why I usually call this Pokio Priest. Because it's like a Pokio Mon. And it sounds better. Ah, crap. That one I have to change. So now I have a double heal. There's someone named Assassin Hito. Assassin Hito! Because probably hit was taken. That's right, I can't go too far away. I need to find a super. I need to find something strong. I want to test my pet. Because I've never played this character with actually working skills. I want to see what it's all about. So, although I'm 36 now, I'm pretty much done for now, I guess. Although it is leg day, so I'm really not in a hurry to leave. Yeah, the dragon's slower. Well, then KO can increase too. I was thinking the other pet was faster, but KO can increases my movement speed too. So I know there's a super over here. I can't go too far ahead or he's going to glitch out. Should be up here. There he is. Alright. I'm going to test you out. I'll take care of the two bodyguards. You take care of the cucko chicken. That sounds wrong. Alright. It's all you, bro. It's all you. Go get him. Take care of those so we can have a one-on-one. Alright, now it's all you. Go. It's like a blue breath. Come on, you got this. There it is. Not super impressive, but you did good. You did good. And of course, at 40, you get to increase the physical defense and the attack speed of your pet for those who have not played this class. So you can really, you could stack the speed on your pet. He's actually, he attacks very fast, and you get to increase the physical defense. So the pet does become relatively useful over time. He will get stronger. What? Yeah, that's the West City one I was talking about. You can actually glitch through I forgot how to glitch through the wall, but you can also hop on top of the tree, and if you have to hit it at the right time, you can actually go inside of the West City TMQ. I mean, it's only speculation. I would like to think that was going to be the next TMQ, because you never fought Frieza in this game. The farthest it goes is Captain Ginyu, and then after Captain Ginyu of TMQ 7, you see Frieza. And, you know, he throws Vegeta against the wall, you know, kills him, whatever. That's the ending video. I think the next TMQ was going to be that one. It's only speculation. It's just fun to think about. Because the GMs do have commands. You can spawn and fight Frieza in this game. So Frieza, he is there. He just does not have a place to go. Like the end of the TMQ. So if they wanted to right now, you know, Tempest or Hardlock, they could come down here. They've done it in, I think, the POB or the developmental server, and you could spawn Frieza with whatever codes you have to put in or whatever they do. So Frieza is there. He just does not have a home, which would have been TMQ 8. It's only fun to think about. I guess I'll do a couple more. Yeah, Kaioken does make you strong enough to at least pretty much one shot everything at this level. Well, then again, I really should move on though. These quests are good, but they're not worth. I'm 5 levels higher. So instead of like 320, I'm getting 175. This is kind of a waste of time. But the quest rewards are pretty good. Yeah, NTL. I never even heard of NTL. Instead of going bankrupt, I wish they would have sold their project to, like... Is it Blizzard? Would it Blizzard be the NTL of World of Warcraft? Is that what Blizzard... Would that be, like, the same comparison? Or is Blizzard not the developer? There's something else. But if it was a company, like, as big as Blizzard that had this game or something, that would be awesome, because World of Warcraft's still going on, I think. I think Blizzard made League of Legends. Now Blizzard's they probably did, but I know they're associated with World of Warcraft, because every time you see World of Warcraft, there's always the Blizzard's name is always like in the description. So it might just be like a company of I don't know what relationship they have to games, but you guys would know that better than me. I never played World of Warcraft because I saw it take friends' lives. I saw it break up couples. That game did that. I'm like, I've never played that. It's way too addicting. I stuck to PS3. I had my Call of Duty. Yeah, Blizzard made WoW. Okay, so Blizzard would be like the NTL. If Blizzard had this game, I think they would have obviously done a much better job. Because they're like have a lot more money and resources. Every time I get the error. Oh, I'm looking for a goods merchant. I don't see one that's close. That's why it's good to have mobile sell, because at least instead of getting rid of stuff, you can at least sell for a little bit of money. Instead of throwing in the garbage, make a quick 13K. Overwatch. Yeah, I've heard of it. I never played it. I still need to get back on PS4 really bad. That's why I need to hit the cap. I need to hit the cap in this game so I can go back to PS4. This is like Taiwan all over again. Where my PS3 just collected dust. I buy all these new games for it and I never play it. I need to cap this damn game. Once I hit the cap, get back to PS4. I did not beat Attack on Titan 2. I never even opened the South Park game that I bought. At least if I could just hit 55, I'll be good. Because 55 to 60, that's realistically, I'm a slow leveler, but even 55 to 60, I know only takes maybe 2 or 3 days if you just play a couple hours at night. 55 to 60 is going to very, very, very easy. Because you're on a very good map. Very easy. I mean, it's not even worth like spamming dungeons because 55 to 70 is so... The quests are so rewarding, there's really not a reason to spam any dungeons. People still might, but it's not... I don't think it's that much... That could be that much faster. What does this lady want? This lady wants wild herbs. 12 wild herbs for only 6,800. You could go pick them yourself. I ain't doing that. You go pick that yourself. Aha, there's a goods merchant. What up, ho? What do you got? 1,300's the best you got? No repairs needed, because I'm not dying. I'm a freaking Poco. Alright, let's sell all this crap. Oh, man. Sell all the health, because health is a joke. Are these even 1,300, 1,680? These are the ones I want. I don't know who sell those. I'm going to have to go find a better goods merchant. This good merchant's too low level. How you guys make your zenny. It adds up. I got my first million zenny on this character just from leveling. I didn't sell anything in auction house. Oh, I got a plus 12 weapon too I can go sell. Maybe I can make a little bit of money on it. Mystery capsules that always give garbage. 2 of these. 1680. These actually need a lot of those. Because now I actually have a character where I'm actually going to use Kaioken, so I need a lot of EP. So this lady sucks. She doesn't have the good ones. Whatever, 26, 21, I don't need. Alright. Let's go to the next area. Oh, this place sucks too. Oh man, I get to 45 as soon as possible. So tomorrow at 6 p.m. my time, double XP starts. How do I invite somebody to my YouTube or my invite to server? Just the trailer. It looks... I always see people call the 70 dungeons bid, but I never knew what bid abbreviates for. Yeah, bid. I don't call them that. Yeah. Who wants to guess? I never call them that. Answer a question on Discord really quick. Drink ball online. Enter that. Enter that. Yeah, the new Cobra Kai series came out. I definitely need to watch that. Now that is a series, non-anime, I will watch. Now these quests suck. The beach is all done. $38. I think 38 is UD2. I gotta wait till 38. And then I could do some UD2. That's gonna help. To TMQ, I can do no, I can't do 3 yet. I could do TMQ 2. So can't do much right now. 38, I can at least do some TMQ 2. UD2, I meant. I could do UD TMQ 3 at 41, I think. And these are all just gonna be little frickin' crappy quests from here on out. So not much exciting left to stream here. I'm just gonna turn in a couple more quests. And then prepare myself for leg day. Horrible, horrible leg day. Yeesha! Yeah, these quests are 36. I don't really need to be over here. These are 32s. I might just skip these because I hate this area. This is the meteorite. But I will go check auction house because I'm gonna survey some speed weapons for the hell of it. Even though I have a plus 12 staff, I'm not gonna touch. Isha! Ooh, what did he just give me? Oh, whatever. He's trying to send me to frickin' Red Ribbon. I ain't going there. Yeah, I didn't finish RP1 because that place sucks. But he wants me to go there, which I'm not going to. Let me go to auction house. That's cheaper. I'll go to the cheaper place. Here is good old auction house. Ha! Divine looks just like Divine from Taiwan. Same everything. I can't scan her. That's cool. That they look just like their character from the original. Alright, let's see. What do I want? No, I'm good with RP1. Majin Buu has the teleportation points too if I want to go there. I'm good though. I probably won't turn those quests in. Ooh, I'm just looking at some good stuff here. I gotta stick to the staffs. Damn! Too bad you have to box it. That's a decent price. God of Heal. 2 more levels. I would love that 38 staff. You have to box it though. What else do we got? 46 I won't see for a while. That's only 8 million. Maybe I should buy that for the future. A 40 staff, 11. $38. 30. So there's not much here. What about, I need a gem. 34 to 38. Keep it in that general area. Plus 12. I'm not using any skills that require an upgraded version. 10%. Not much available this early. Best one's 10%. It's cheap though. All these 70 stones should not be available at this cap. That still pisses me off. Ooh, I think my kid clock sold on Kakarot. I don't see it. Steel coins are cheap as hell. There's some 21 tickets. Still have not done CC yet. Ooh, people are selling experience scrolls. Let's go see what those are going for. Only one of them. Skill resets. Capsule kits, it should let you sell the Z24s and 32s. That'd be cool. Alright, what's the highest price item in the game? Is some level 60 non-crafted boots. I would love this wand for my turtle. If I had that, I'd probably use that for the entire game for critical. 55 sword, that will pretty much take you pretty damn far. Dark trumpet. That's definitely not worth 80 million. Good old speed, con. Should they make Dragon Balls trade and sellable? Nah, that's with how easy the system is now, they should just leave it as it is. If they made them sellable and tradable, too many people, everybody would hunt just to sell them. You wouldn't have to go and earn them yourself. I think it's fine the way it is. Alright, so really nothing I can afford. Z Leon Z is in his usual spot. The right side torch. It's pretty, the bank is pretty banging over here. A lot of people. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go see if I can sell that staff. Maybe I can make a little bit of money real quick. 5 6-star balls. Yeah, you should not have put the balls in your in the bank. You should never get multiples. All right, so let's see what these want. Let's see what these staffs are going for. Yeah, there's nothing in here. I hate when there's nothing in here because now I don't know like prices. Let's see, probably I'll sell it cheap. Yeah, I'll sell it cheap. Good price for that. Plus 12, max focus. Con. I'm going to Turbine Camp. Sucks. Alright. I think I'm pretty much good. Let's see, 36. I never know where the best place for me to go is. Probably here. At least gotta make it to 38. That's not gonna be that hard. Make it to 38 and then some UD2. I think me and my buffer should be able to do it. He will just have to tank and I'll just heal him. I should be able to beat it. Actually, it's faster if I go... Is that how it goes? If you have the ball on you, you won't get a double? That's correct, because the system knows which balls you have in your... which Dragon Balls you have in your bag. So when you pick them up, you won't get doubles. When you put them in your bank, which you should never do, that's how you get doubles. It screws up the entire system. That's the moral. The moral of the story is never bank... You're right. Never bank your Dragon Balls. It screws up the whole system. Plus, you should know what you want. You shouldn't have to ever bank them. You get 7, you make a wish, you go back and you hunt. There's never a reason to take them out of your bag. Except to make a wish. You should know what you want. Transformation, the Dragon Buffs, the Legendary Earrings, and the Legendary Necklace. And then just don't hunt anymore. And then start another character. Because you have at least 5 or 6 good wishes, maybe more. I have 1 Dragon Ball that I got just from questing. But Namix, I don't really have a wish I even care about. Other than maybe I'd probably get... Let's see, what would I go order? I'd probably go Soul, because I have a lot of Soul buffs that I'll be like. I have Soul passives because it goes off of a %. I have Soul passives and Soul buffs, so I'll probably get the biggest increase from Soul, and then Focus, and then Con. I'll probably go in that order for this class. This music is too peaceful. I'm gonna like fall asleep. This is like some of the best music in the game, but it's way too peaceful. I should try to work out to this. I'll be sleeping on the bench. I was gonna mod my game, like in the forums. Somebody modded this game, and all of the music changes based on the areas, but it's all Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super. I can't do that because if I stream it, I'll get strike, and it will mute the live stream. But that was a really cool modification. I've seen people in the past mod all the sound files. It's been done, but that person has all the OSTs of the original, and the way they did it too, I think they did it based on area. Like the early areas is the early Dragon Ball music, and then as you progress, it goes to the Dragon Ball Z music, and then the Dragon Ball Super music. I might do that and just make like a separate game folder. Because I can't stream that version. Because I'm pretty sure I get a strike. Because I think I played Dragon Ball Super video during my live stream before, and it picked it up and it blacked out the live stream until I stopped the video, and then it came back. It's somehow like new. YouTube's very sensitive. Yeah, the Zenny Wish from Shenron. I don't think that's gonna get fixed. I brought that up several times. I don't think it'll get fixed. I mean, it's not even 1 million. Even at level 70, you get less than 1 million. But I don't see that being fixed. Oh, poor kid. Probably can't look at the... I have to put him in the Saiyan army. Now he should be able to see all my builds in my server, which I need to build for this character. I haven't looked at any builds yet for 55. I'm gonna have to think. I'll do that after this stream. I don't think I have a build yet for 55. Right now, whatever I'm doing is fine. At 40 though, RP2 might be challenging with those bosses. Are pretty rough. Pretty rough for a non-DPS, non-stun. Like Turtle was not that hard. Fighter, you got the stuns and the DPS. I didn't have a problem on Kakarot. Turtle, you just had to spam slow him, and I eventually, first time he kicked my ass, but then I'm just like, well, it's just all about strategy, and then I ended up beating him. It's not really my class, but I will finish up this with my last quest, because I hate these tractors, or whatever these are called. And then I just gotta get my ass to 38. And then maybe if anybody wants to do some UD2, we could spam that. Damn, I'm getting ganged up on. Oh, that's so sweet that they think that they can kill me. How about that? Full health. Come on, keep trying, guys. Keep trying. Come on, keep trying. You almost got me. Can't even hurt me. I do have to beat that tractor, though. That is Beast Mode class. Other than the EP dropping, I could sit there forever and not die. Why this class is fun. Okay, let's turn this quest in, and I'm gonna try to gear up for leg day. Not too excited about leg day. Yep, Kraken was in there. Yeah, when they're underwater. That's also when he's fighting General Blue. He fights the robot pirate guard, and the robot pirate guard is you see that quite often in this game. Because the robot pirate guard that Goku, when he's escaping in the submarine and they go inside that cave, they see that robot pirate guard, and that's also in this game. He's actually in a couple different areas. And I believe you see Kraken again, or it might just be like a giant lobster or crab. I'd have to rewatch it. The Frieza saga, when Bulma, Frieza's henchmen have Bulma captured, and Bulma says that, oh, there's the Dragon Balls are over here. They're not Dragon Balls. They're actually eggs. I don't think that's Kraken. I think that's just a giant crab. And then the giant crab kills both of the Frieza henchmen as Bulma escapes. I think the episode's called Bulma's Bad Day or something. Giant crab, yeah, that's what I thought. Because it was like the crab eggs. And Frieza's henchmen, they die, and then Bulma escapes. I think it's called Bulma's Bad Day. It's weird rewatching the Frieza saga now after everything we know. But I still would like to go back and rewatch it. I really want to go back and rewatch a bunch of old anime, but there's so much good anime, it's like a freaking overload in your head. I really want to rewatch Dragon Ball Z again for like the 50th time. I would like to watch Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood again. Rurouni Kenshin again. All 500 of episodes of Shippuden again. Even the original Naruto, like 300 episodes. I want to rewatch all that, but it's just so hard to. Because there's so much new anime I want to watch too. But I miss all the old anime. But I play this game too much. So I'll have to watch anime. I will watch old anime while I game, and I'll watch new anime when I eat, so I can pay attention to it. Yeah, it sounds like a good plan. I have like a terabyte external hard drive, just full of I got all the Dragon Ball, Naruto on there, Full Metal Alchemist, Rurouni Kenshin, everything already downloaded. So there's always Kiss anime too. And I'm still questing. Why am I still questing? I have to leave. Let's go kill this last one. This tractor, leave me alone. Alright, turn these 3 quests in, and then that's official. See, I gave him some LP and some defense. If you have buffs you give out, make sure to share the wealth. When I play on my ultimate or my Poco, any passing person I always buff. Share the wealth. And if they don't thank you, make a mental note and then don't do it again. That's kind of my rule. Alright, let's go down here now. Try to hit 38 tonight. It's going to be my goal. I don't know if I should quest or spam UD1 hard. I don't know what would be better. Spamming UD1 hard's not super fast because my ultimate doesn't have good weapons or gear. Until 50. I need one more level that I could give him some good stuff. I'll be at 50% LP. regen. 60 is the cap. I'll be at 50. Should be good. Alright. That's a wrap. Turn off KO Ken. Let it go back off of cooldown, which it should be like Super Saiyan, where it's the cooldown. The cooldown counts while you have it on, but I guess not. Wagyu's not. Wagyu, actually it's 2 o'clock right now. Is it? I didn't realize that. Is it the maintenance about to happen, or is that 3 o'clock? I'm not sure. It's either right. It's going to be in any minute or in an hour. Is it under announcements? I don't know. It doesn't matter. I think it's in an hour. Because we would have got the message. Or maybe it is right now. People are saying bye. I don't know. But I'm going to go back to the teleporter, because I'll probably mess around inside auction house later. Maybe I'll hop on Kakarot real quick. Why does everyone keep saying bye? It's in an hour, I think. Is it now? Are you into trading card games? Do you play Dragon Ball Super card game or not? Dragon Ball card game? No, I don't. I don't play any card games. I have a ton of them. I don't play them. Like if I open up my drawer, I got the old school. I got like a million of these. The old Dragon Ball. I guess this is the card game. Energy combat. Energy attack costing 1 stage. Damage from attack cannot be prevented or modified. Damage 5 life cards. A ton of these. Those are the old ones. Oh, there it is. We got no warning. No warning. Just a big middle finger. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, that's it. I was actually going to do a little giveaway, but I guess that will have to wait till next stream. Alright guys, enjoy maintenance. I'm going to you missed the warning. Okay. Yeah, I missed the warning because I was looking for these freaking Dragon Ball card games. Yeah, these are at the dollar store. Usually if I stand in line, I just buy them, but they're not very cool. I thought they were going to be like actual like cool cards with like foil, like hockey cards, but they're just basic. I got a million of these cards, but... Alright guys, that's all. So enjoy the rest of your day. The server will be back up in about a half an hour. So that's all I got. I'm going to throw some AVG on and gear up for leg day. So everyone have a great night. probably won't be streaming this Saturday. I'll probably put up the modification part 2 video, because I really don't think I could stream this game 3 days a week anymore, because there's really not much left to do until the next level cap. So we'll see what happens. Everyone have a good night. Let me wait for Nightbot to come in and say bye. Come on, Nightbot. There it is. So I have to copy and paste it. Throw it over to Twitch. And I will see you guys later. I'll be in game later. Also, I'll be in Discord. If you guys have any questions, I'll be in Discord for about another half hour. Other than that, peace out, bye. You know how we roll. Kamehame Sha. Boom!